a good crowd.
Hello everyone, this is Black Bear Senpai speaking, ready to bring to you essentially my year anniversary doing these type of videos. So I started doing this last year, the Saturday after Thanksgiving, for Thotsgiving 2022, and of course, if you guys have been with me ever since then, you've seen the evolution, the changes, etc. But today is the Saturday after Thanksgiving in 2023, and we get to do it all over again. Kickstarter's Entertainment brings back Thotsgiving, and essentially, it was in a different venue, seemed almost like a bigger crowd, and just as exciting as it was before. But before I get into it, as you guys already know, please like and subscribe if you enjoy the videos. It really helps, and I also definitely appreciate it. But without further ado, let's get into the rigmarole, and I'll see you guys in a second.
Ass so fat that you can see it from the front.
So to start off with, the event altogether was like from 6 to 5 a.m., which first off, that's crazy long, but also it was at the Hub, and I've been to the Hub before, but this is the first time for the channel, which that's pretty exciting in and of itself. Shout out to the Hub. But it was also double booked. I think there was like a 420-esque type of event there. I didn't exactly know what was going on, but I guess because, you know, it was first come, first serve, they had the venue kind of locked down on the inside. So Thotsgiving at first was held outside. And I also think in a way that helped the vibe. And I can't really explain it. I don't have anything scientific or objective to say about that, but it was almost like because it was outside and everybody had to be in a pretty tight space that was involved with Thotsgiving, it was almost kind of like we were in the situation of like, oh, well, I mean, hey, let's go ahead, get involved. Everybody was talking, everybody was listening to the music, and I think it actually kind of helped the temperament of the event. Again, that's just me. I don't know if that's how everyone felt, but that's how it felt to me at around 9 o'clock when I got there. And I will say this, the parking was abysmal. I tried so hard to find just the free parking to the point that I was going to go ahead and pay for parking, and it itself was almost like full, like there was almost no spots for me to pay. So it just shows you how many people were actually there, which is an exciting thing, but it was also quite the headache. So if there was any negative for the night, that would have been the only one. I might have spent like 15-20 minutes honestly looking for a spot. It's kind of nuts. But again, to move past that, essentially it was going the way most shows go. You know, everybody was talking, you know, music was playing, etc., and so on and forth. But as the night grew on and the numbers swelled up, you started to feel that energy. And honestly, from there, once we were able to go inside the venue, I feel like that's when things really picked up. And I think that's also when we saw just how many people were honestly at the event. And of course, we were definitely all waiting for the twerk contest. I'm going to make you guys wait a little bit longer for it because I do want to talk about some of the things that I saw inside. But, you know, as people started getting closer to the stage, I was able to really get a good look at the Hub. Again, I always like showing the venues. And though the Hub, in the end of the day, currently is pretty much a warehouse, there's a lot of love put into it. And again, I really appreciate it. I can tell that people are really working on it. It makes it feel worth it. It makes it feel worked on. It makes it feel like someone cares about it. But alas, you guys came for one reason. I came for one reason, and that was for the twerk contest. Now, I don't think we've had as many contestants this year as we had last year, which didn't really lowered the expectations, but it was kind of like, of course you would want to see as many girls as possible, and many different girls joined up, but it was sort of a competition between 4 girls really from the get-go, and I guess we'll focus more on them. And yeah, the crowd obviously was very into it. It was kind of a fever pitch. Everybody was on top of each other, like pushing in. I had the camera, so I was kind of in front, but it was just like, again, kind of the same energy. If I had to choose between contests, I think last year's contest maybe was more competitive and essentially who people were cheering, etc. But I feel like this year was pretty good as well, especially if this was your first time. If this was your first time, then it was probably awesome regardless. The homegirl Courtney won, and of course she accepted her $500 cash prize as was promised. And yeah, once the twerk contest was done, and that everyone kind of calmed down from that, that's when I really feel like the vibes of Thotsgiving really showed. And to be fair, last year I didn't stay too much longer than I did this year, but I felt like that last piece of it, I had more fun this year. And again, it's one of those things that's hard to explain, but it was like people were really just enjoying themselves, and that's just so good to see, honestly. For Thotsgiving to be able to do that twice in a row shows that it definitely has a good following, and it has a base and it has roots here in Houston, and I hope they're able to keep going as long as possible. I think it's probably one of the few traditions that the Houston Rave scene can probably really hang their hat on, and I think we as a community should always try to do it. And I get it, outside of the twerking and everything like that, it may not be the most alluring thing for just the average person, but honestly, like, Thotsgiving really gives me the rave vibe every time, and I think that's just really cool. I think that's something that, again, Houston can really hang its hat on. I think that's something we can all galvanize behind, if, politics aside and all the other crap that goes on, just living life. However, I do want to say that there are a lot of really good sets, and some of the DJs I don't know their name because I was running around with my camera so much, but I do want to shout out Stuntman. I know for sure that he absolutely ate it, and he had my friends out there acting a fool at the outside patio. And there was a couple of DJs inside that also really had it bumping. So yes, definitely brought the energy. Big shout out to almost everybody that played, like before 2 a.m. And I already know everyone after 2 a.m. was going crazy because, I didn't get to see Slab. But again, if you guys were there for Slab, big shout out to him too. He always brings something special to the table. But yeah, guys, that was pretty much it for the experience of Thotsgiving. It wasn't a complete just review video. I did give my soapbox a little bit, but I just really appreciate Thotsgiving as itself, and really honestly just the Houston community. There's a lot of good people out there. There's a lot of stuff that maybe not the best, but it's a bunch of people trying to make it, trying to blow off steam on a weekend in a world that kind of makes it hard to just kind of go day by day. So that's it from me. This was Black Bear Senpai speaking. I'm not going to say like and subscribe. What I'm going to say is enjoy your day. Enjoy the holidays. Really enjoy yourself. I'm going to take a break. I'm going to take like a month break and recalibrate and really take my lifting serious. I've been taking it serious, but I really want to try to maybe take it to another step. And staying up to 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning editing videos is not how you do that. So I'm going to take a break from that and really focus on that. And maybe you guys will see something of that, but I don't want to put that promise out there. But yeah, again, Black Bear Senpai speaking. I'll see you guys when I see you guys. Peace.